What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 56 is the new 26. And I'm about to put these bag gloves on and talk to y'all about a couple things today. So I hope y'all stick around. And don't forget to subscribe. That's important. Leave comments. That's another thing that's important. Hitting the like button. Another thing that's important. And telling a friend to log in. That is the most important thing that will happen today. Let me start my clock. I like to know how long I'm gonna be out here for. Now I'm gonna put on these bag gloves, and just in case y'all wondering, these bag gloves, I found them on Amazon.com. They are Faraby. They just some little 6-ounce bag gloves. They get the work done. Now, on today's video, what we're gonna talk about today, what we're going to talk about today is a coach's responsibility. I'm just not out here hitting the bag like I'm training to be in the next fight. I'm out here hitting the bag and telling y'all how to be in the next fight. Now, a coach's responsibility starts from the minute that you walk into the gym. You walk into a gym, a coach sees you, and he decides right then and right there, basically from looking at you, what the story gonna be. Hate to judge you, but some people walk in looking crazy, and some people walk in looking like champs. My job is to determine which one you are and what you're trying to be. Then I'm gonna ask you a lot of questions, and the questions I'm gonna ask you is gonna be simple. Have you ever boxed before? Have you ever did karate before? Have you ever played a single sport before? Have you ever been in a fight before? Are you in shape? Do you think you're in shape? How many push-ups can you do? Do you run? Have you ever ran track? Do you think you're fast? How do you eat? Are you here to lose weight, or are you here to gain weight? Are you here to fight, or are you here for fitness, or just to learn the art of boxing? Those are the things that will help me make an educated decision on what I think your next move is going to be. I am not trying to put you in the ring in 30 days. So if you come in there saying the next 30 days I want to fight, only if you came from another gym, only if you came from previous experiences and you are still in shape and I determine that, will I put you in a fight. So with that being said, that's how I start the ball rolling. Then on day one, I show you basic exercise program, basics. And I show you how to hold your guard. I show you how to cover. I show you how to duck. I show you how to do these blocks. And I show you how to throw a single jab and a single right hand. Twisting your hand out and bringing it back. Those are the things I show you on day one. And day two, it progresses from there. Now, a coach's responsibility. I'm supposed to know my fighter. I'm supposed to know exactly what I get out of my fighter. So, in order for me to know what exactly I'm going to get out of my fighter, I gotta be the one to train them. I can't assign my training to somebody else and then expect to know what they taught you. I gotta know what I taught you so I can know what you can do. If I haven't seen you fight, I don't know who to put you in a fight with. But if I seen you fight, I know. I know who I can throw you out there with. I know who I can throw you up against. My goal is to take you and train you. Then to put you in sparring. When I first start putting you in sparring, I'm supposed to put you against another brand new guy. Not a guy that's been in the gym 6 months to a year that has already had his first guy. Because he's going to be a little too much for you to start out with. And I can't start you out like that. Because if I start you out like that, I can easily discourage you from wanting to be a boxer. My goal is to protect you all the way through your career. Protect you. And make sure you have a fighting chance at being a fighter. So when I put you in sparring, I put you up against another new guy. Another guy that's learning the same thing you learning, pretty much on the same page you on. And if I don't have another brand new guy, then one of my seasoned guys that is not looking to get brownie points off of hurting you. So, that's what I start out with. Now, another one of my responsibilities is to make sure your diet is correct. I got guys coming in the gym, 5'6", want to fight heavyweight. You're too short. The average heavyweight is going to be 5'10" plus. Why would I do that to you? You're gonna be at a disadvantage on your reach, and that's not your natural weight. 5'6", that's how you fighting 132 to 142. 132 to 142. And so I gotta watch your diet. I gotta watch what you eat. I gotta talk to you about eating. I gotta talk to you about protein, carbs. I gotta talk to you about lifting weights. Because everybody that's a boxer don't lift weights the same. You shouldn't be lifting 400 pounds, squatting 500s, curling 120. That's too much weight. You're gonna make your body too heavy. I need you to lift light. I need you to lift a lot of reps. I need to build you for the endurance. And in order to build you for endurance, I gotta have you do stuff like what you see me doing. You should be able to hit the bag and talk. You should be able to hit the bag and talk. Because your cardio should be where it's supposed to be at. So I gotta make sure you run. I gotta make sure you jump rope. I gotta test them abs. Make sure you're working them abs. I gotta make sure all that stuff is right. Then, and only then, you will be a sub-novice. 0 to 3 fights. I should find you another sub-novice that's getting his first fight. And if not, definitely no more than 1 or 2. And that depends on how his 1 or 2 went. If he is 2-0 with 2 knockouts, I'm not putting you in there with him starting out. I want to give you a fighting chance at building your career. I can put you in there with somebody new, another newbie. 0 to 3. When you get to 3, then, depending on how your career went, I give you a guy that's got 2 to 5. And I'll work you up and get you going from there. And then, when you get to 8 to 10 fights, depending on your career, I can put you in the open division. I've put guys in the open division with 8 fights and watch them win because they have been trained correctly. But it's all on the fighter. I can't make that decision on day 1 because I don't know what I got yet. I gotta wait to see what I got first. Now, if you become pro, let's say this, you become pro. Now, and in the amateurs, my coaching responsibility doesn't just extend to checking you out on day 1, making sure your diet is right, training you up with the basic information. It extends to what I teach you as far as combinations, punches, punch selections, how to watch the other fighter, how to determine what kind of fight you in from the beginning, how to stay away from him. If he's banging and you don't want to bang, or you ain't capable of banging. So, I got to do all that. But, one of the most important responsibilities of a coach is to know how to watch, from the corner. I can't be over there on my phone. I can't be over there on my phone while you fight. I can't be focusing on taking pictures and shooting videos when you fighting. When you fighting, I should be watching the fight. Because that's how I'm gonna know what the other guy's doing. I'm not just worried about my fight. I'm worried about what the other guy's doing. The other guy in the other corner, I'm worried about what he's doing. I can see the setups. See, because I can see what he's trying to do against my fighter. I can see it. I can see when he's trying to set you up with a jab for the uppercut. He's trying to bait you in with some weak hooks so that you'll come in and try to throw something and then he'll hit you with something else. I can see that. But my job is to be able to see it and be able to tell you between rounds what to expect. Okay, son, he's trying to set you up with a jab. He's throwing weak jabs and he's waiting for you to come through one and then he's gonna hit you with the hook and the uppercut. So what I want you to do is blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. I want you to be able to do this because that's what we trained in the gym. I want you to be able to do that because that's what we trained in the gym. And this extends from your amateur career as a sub-novice into your professional career. My job as a coach is to watch out for my fighter. And if I think that my fighter has a fighting chance, make his chance increase. But if by some chance that my fighter doesn't have a fighting chance at all, it's my job to know when to throw in the towel. It's not my fighter's job to know when to ask for the towel. It's my job to know when to throw it. That's my job. And so I have no problems. I'll throw it like a helicopter and watch it float in the air before it lands in the ring. And then the fight's over. I don't mind throwing the towel in because I saved my fighter for another day. This ain't a all or nothing. This is a, if you can't get him today, you get him tomorrow. But you gotta be here to get him tomorrow. And that's what I make sure you here to get him tomorrow. Because there's always a tomorrow. So my coach's responsibility extends from the day I meet you until you're no longer at the gym. And then I call you and check on you and just see how your life is going. See how your wife is doing at that point. See how your kids are doing. Because my job never ends. I'm a real coach. A real coach got real responsibilities. And so that's what it is. So make sure that when you're picking your coach, you're picking them for all these reasons. And if your coach is working out, that's the best example to what he's telling you to do. Because he can't tell you to do something that he don't do himself or haven't done himself. Now, I don't mean your coach had to be a pro fighter. That don't mean your coach had to be an amateur fighter. But your coach can't sit on a bench seat and be completely out of shape, eating wrong, and just trying to tell you how to eat right. Not training and trying to tell you how to train. He got to do something. Unless something's wrong with him, he got to do something. He can't just be a backseat coach. How he gonna pad you up? How he gonna know what you supposed to be able to do? Because he ain't done none of it. I ain't saying, like I said once again, I ain't saying your coach had to get in the ring and fight and get knocked out to tell you how to react when getting knocked out. But your coach supposed to have some type of training, some type of exercise program, and stuff should seem realistic because you should feel like he's done some of the stuff that he's trying to get you to do. And that's all I'm saying. So pick your coach. It's just like picking anything else, like picking a job. It's like buying a car. It's like picking a horse. It's like picking a dog. It's like picking an apartment. If you don't like either one of them, trade them in for the next one. You don't like your house, trade it in for another house. You don't like your car, trade it in for another car. You don't like your job, trade it in for another job. You get what I'm saying? You don't like your coach. If your coach ain't doing what you think he should be doing to get you to the next level, get you another coach. And in the meantime, watch me. Watch me on this YouTube channel. First of all, I'd like to thank y'all for signing up to my page. I'd like to thank YouTube for using them analytics for y'all to find me. I'd like to thank y'all for getting on, subscribing, hitting the like button, leaving comments. Because them comments, man, they be having me in tears, dog. I mean, because I've been wanting to do this part of my life. I've been wanting to do it for my whole life. Just be available to everybody. Not just available to 5 to 10 people, 20 to 30 people. I want to be available to everybody. I know it's kind of a large task to ask, but I want to be available to everybody. So the best way for me to do that is to get online and be able to do this full time, online, so I can help y'all get to where y'all think y'all need to be. Because y'all need to be champs. All of y'all need to be champs. I want to see a whole lot of champs, not just 1 or 2. I want to see a whole lot. All right, y'all. Well, once again, it's your boy, Coach Carl, Mr. 56. This is a new 26. Y'all ain't got to go home, but I got to click this camera on because I see the light blinking. I got 18%, and 18% ain't enough. I got to get ready to go for my 10-mile walk in a few minutes. Yeah, I'm going for 10 miles. Today, it's a Saturday. So I got to get out there and get it. So once again, it's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 56 is the new 26. And I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side. Because I'm out of here. Holla.